Hi everyone, I'm Scott McEachran, a financial advisor located in Barrie, Ontario, Canada, and I was brainstorming ways to generate fresh content for my social media pages, and I thought a fun interactive way would be to interview my current clients and just get them to share their experiences and how we've worked and grown together. So I hope you enjoy this interview, and I hope to have more soon in the future. Hi everyone, so with me today I have Eric. We've been working together for about 4 years now, but we've been friends for much longer, almost 15 years.
Oh, more than that now.
So I know you quite well, but why don't you give a little bit of your background story, your job, your living situation, relationship status, kids, pets, just so the listeners can know kind of where you are.
Okay, so right now I'm 31 years old. I live with my girlfriend. We have one dog, no kids, not expecting any. I have a full-time job. I have benefits where I'm working as well, so that's a big help with the family too. Other than that, that's really about it.
Alrighty, thanks. So we'll start with some questions. Number one, what made you seek advice initially, per se?
I've always been bad with my money. Throughout high school, working part-time jobs, the big focus was getting the fun things. There was no focus on post-secondary education, so I wasn't, putting that into savings. I was more interested in, the video games and the collectible hobbies. So getting older, I knew I wanted to improve on all of that, but I didn't have really the outlet. I didn't have the information. I didn't have the experience with it. And, there wasn't really anyone I could go to about that, or I was comfortable enough to go to about it. So that's when I figured, I need to make this change because it's not going to change itself.
Yeah, and I think you're just like really any other millennial out there. We're all about living in the now and having those experiences and the things now when we know we can enjoy them.
Like, you'd go buy a new vehicle and, with new vehicles, as soon as it drives off the lot, it's worth less than what you paid for it. But it's all the new toys and everything. So, going through, getting assistance and all that, it's been a learning experience, and it's been far more beneficial than it's been detrimental.
Yeah. Okay, so question 2. I helped you put in life insurance plan in place a while back. What value do you see in insurance? Like, why did you buy it? When did you get it?
It was a big thing. My father had a heart attack about a week before his 50th birthday. That helped him out big time, like with the financial burdens that could be associated with that. And so that's when, at a young age, when you're early to mid 20s, you get small. Your rates are lower because you're healthier, you're younger, and then those rates carry over until I would be my father's age. So, that's the biggest thing, where if my dad, say he didn't have life insurance or got it around that, he's paying probably at least double the amount. And so that's something I knew I had to get, just seeing that, living in that experience and seeing that the potential issues are there.
Alrighty. Question 3. What are you currently saving for right now? Do you have any saving goals?
Yeah, we have a condominium that's going to be ready next summer, my girlfriend and I. She actually, before we started dating, she was saving up for one on her own. So, we have 2 possible condominiums coming up next year. So that's a big savings thing. I don't have credit card debt anymore. I worked through that one, so it's a matter of saving up for that, down payment and trying to get a larger down payment than what we, our original goal was. We want to try to maximize that.
And that kind of ties back to the last question. Another reason for getting the insurance is to protect your girlfriend in the event that you're not here tomorrow. She has some source of income that she can continue to maintain those 2 condos or decide to sell 1 or 2, but...
Oh, absolutely.
Again, it relieves that financial burden.
Yeah, in both ways too. She has the life insurance, and we were both full-time workers, but you can't hold 2 properties with that. Unless you're going to rent one, of course. Yeah. But you need that comfort, you need that protection there, because you don't want to be working 60 hours a week just to live somewhere by yourself.
Yeah. All right, so what do you do to improve your financial literacy? Is there anything, do you read books, listen to podcasts, read blogs?
Sarah loves spreadsheets.
Yeah.
She has, oh man, it's got to be like 6 different spreadsheets, different goals, like, you know, for an early retirement,
Yeah.
for short-term budgeting, long-term budgeting. But, you know, a lot of that, you know, I kind of go cross-eyed after a bit with that. So, like, so
She keeps you on track.
yeah, she tries to, but I'm like, you know, this would really help if there were pie charts. So, but she did it for every spreadsheet, and you know, I still reluctantly, you know, listen to her. But I mean, she's been the biggest focus. I mean, she's steering the ship. I'm supportive of it, of course, because the end goal is for our comfort and everything. And then if we're on course for what we have planned now, we can have that early retirement and owning a property with no mortgage. So, you know, but with podcasts, not really, or books. No, it's like Sarah does all that for me, and then she filters through the information to me afterwards.
Alrighty. So, given that, best piece of financial advice, whether from me or her or someone else?
Oh man, just I don't know, advice I was given or advice I could give.
Either or. Maybe advice given.
What I've learned through my experiences and my hobbies is that a lot of things, you know, they're just things.
Yeah.
You know, I have a shelf with different games, collectibles, all that stuff. But I mean, they're not unique compared to anyone else's, and you know, it's just why keep having these things, especially if you don't use it after so long. So I mean, you're going to save a lot of money, just not, you know, not necessarily giving up those interests, but not being so I don't want to say obsessed with it, but I mean funneling money to that, where it's like, say, like a $10 game, you know, you can put that into a savings account, or like, you know, throw it in your TFSA, or you have it in your wallet instead of that compulsive purchase.
I feel like games are $80 or $90 now.
Well, I mean, but I mean, with a lot of digital games online and everything, you know, you can buy $5, $10 games, but it's that compulsive purchase, right? Where that you just throw it in, like I got a coin bank and I'll throw my extra change in there. And just with being advice given to me, I guess, would be just, you know, watch your spending. Good advice you gave me actually was, you know, at the beginning of every week, set aside $100 for yourself. That Monday you're working, you make it your own personal spending for the rest of the week. Or 2 weeks, or however you want to do it. I mean, and then when you have that visualization in your wallet, or you know that, it's like, okay, do we really need to be going out for dinner tonight? Let's get groceries, and you can get enough groceries for 3 dinners. So all that. So that one, that's the advice that stuck out the most, is make your Monday, you're working for yourself.
Alrighty. Thanks for sharing your experiences so far.
Oh, thanks, Scott. It's been a big change from looking back on where I came from with those part-time jobs to having set goals and timelines and deadlines to meet. It's you know, it's a lot of fun.
Alrighty, thanks.
Thank you.